Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Midweek War. We are here to talk NXT. I am Mad Mike, as y'all know, and with me, as advertised, is the one and only Sorgatron.
Welcome to the next generation of podcasting.
Woo! We are podcasting to you from the fourth dimension. Not really, but yeah, we're here. So Sorg, NXT this week. What is your word?
Psycho and or killer.
Okay, I will accept that.
Let me have this. Just let me have this.
I will accept that. My word for this week is done.
Okay, he hold his fist to his face. He did
Done.
the Ohno thing.
No, Pete Dunne.
No?
Pete
Oh,
Dunne.
Pete Dunne. Okay.
Pete Dunne.
I'm
Done.
sorry.
D-U-N-N-E.
For
Done.
the audio people, I had to touch base with that.
It's okay. It's all right. I think they could hear it. Because I was like, never mind. It's all good.
Okay, anyways, we
It's
got
theater of the mind, people. It's theater of the mind. All right, Sorg, what is your good this week for NXT?
My good was Ciampa. Holy crap. Again, if you had any doubt about him, as I did in the DIY era, all is gone. And I'm so sad that he's injured. I really, really sad that he's injured. And they're doing the injury thing with Gargano, which means and I'm hoping this isn't a long injury for him, because man, I want this to continue.
No, Sorg, you know what?
Wow.
I'd be totally okay if, let's say, this was a month and a half out. You know,
Sure.
just in time for the end of July, beginning of August, you know, right around the time where things happen in NXT.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, and I'm hoping that's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a Brooklyn SummerSlam weekend kind of thing. But I'm hoping, because I can't remember what they said the injury was, and I didn't see a prognosis on it. I saw a note that he was going through surgery this week, so they're at least at that point. But you don't know the extent of that, and maybe, you know, as they saw with Seth Rollins, or no, actually it was Finn Balor, they didn't know until they got in there.
Yeah, and I mean, he was walking around in the ring, so I don't know how bad it could have been. But he was standing on his own in the ring, so that has to be a relatively okay sign. I'm hoping anyway. My good this week is gonna go to the backstage segment with Billie Kay and Peyton Royce.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That was so good. That was so good.
I love the fact that they just take a camera around the Performance Center. I love that they do that, and that's how they get themselves in trouble.
It reminds me of what first put over Enzo and Cass for me was when they met Carmella and they de-haired a dog, and they basically obviously used an iPhone.
Yes. Yeah, like they are the best personalities in NXT right now. Besides, like, apart from Bobby Roode, obviously. But they have their characters nailed down, and they're backstage. Like, if they would just stop filming themselves backstage, they would stop getting into trouble.
Yes, but please don't.
Oh yeah, please don't. And plus, I want an Iconic Duo shirt. I'm not even lying. Like, how is that not on Shop yet? WWE Shop, get on this shit. Get on
Absolutely.
it. Like an iconic tank top? Yes. Please and thank you. But Sorg, not every show is perfect, as we well know. What will be your bad for this week's NXT?
My bad is the Sanity Roderick and Kassius feud. I'm gone back to where I was before with Roderick now. And I don't care about the future of that. That is the thing that I didn't like on this show.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. Like, I don't, like, someone needs to talk in this feud. Because Kassius hasn't done a promo. Roddy hasn't done a promo. No Way Jose hasn't done a promo. He couldn't have, because he was just returning. Sanity hasn't done a promo. We still don't know what the hell Sanity is. Like, I mean, they're all very good wrestlers, but you gotta give a hook, something. Like, the Takeover match was great when Eric Young basically said, "I'm coming for your children." Okay, fine, but he didn't, and I don't know. We need something. We need something there.
Right, I'm with you on that one.
Alrighty, so my bad this week is Andrade Almas. I don't like. I hate that I'm right about this. I hate that I'm absolutely right about this. Like, they're literally just having him be real life Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, I hate when it appears, at least. I hate at least the perception, and I don't know if this is true or not, that you get somebody becomes the example character like this, and
yeah, like he loses and it was a good match too. Who was it? It was a new guy.
Cesar Badini. I think he's had a couple jobber matches.
Okay, yeah,
but he's had a jobber match before, and I've looked at the guy and I'm like, how's a guy that big have a jobber match?
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, like, he loses his shit for 2 seconds and then he's over it, and I don't know. But
yeah,
like, at least if you're going to do this, you have to go all the way. You have to show him walking to the back with girls waiting for him. He throws on a coat and he gets into a party bus. Like, if you're gonna do this, go all the way with it. Like, really commit to it instead of him just being like blase Latino stereotype. Like, I don't know. It's just it's unfortunate, and I feel like NXT is better than this. But yeah, all right. So Sorg, if you had to change one thing about NXT this week, what would it be?
Having Aleister Black kick Cien and Almas in the face.
I still don't see how you're so high on Aleister Black when he hasn't done anything.
I'm just a fan of him. He just comes out and kicks ass, and that's it. And I love his demeanor. I love his character. I mean, that's what we're doing, is we're learning what kind of wrestling character he is, and then we'll see what he does against an actual challenge down the line.
Okay. My change would have been, I would have had the UK title match main event the show.
I would too, because holy crap, it was the better thing.
Yeah, and Pete Dunne cut a great promo afterwards. Like you want to talk a guy who has me invested with very limited screen time? Pete effing Dunne. Like, he has an identifiable nickname. He has identifiable moves that like, he does joint manipulation. Like, he goes after your fingers. Nobody does that. Like, he's got an identifiable in-ring style, and
yes,
like, he's memorable. He's got that it factor. I'm not saying Tyler Bate didn't, because Tyler Bate was great, but
super babyface. It was his thing. So there's only so much depth you can do with that. I also
Tyler Bate is to TJ Perkins as Pete Dunne is to Brian Kendrick.
I would put Tyler Bate over TJ Perkins.
So would I. I'm just saying they're comparable, because TJ Perkins and Tyler Bate were both the first champions. Then Brian Kendrick and Pete Dunne were like the guys that probably should have been first champions.
Now, I want to give an honorable mention to Danny Burch. I am in the Danny Burch camp right now. I liked him. I liked him at the UK tournament. I liked him here. He's done a couple other matches here and there. I'm on board with the Danny Burch. He's kind of my guy to watch now. Kind of like who's the guy in Wrecking Crew that I liked?
Otis Dosovich?
No, the other guy.
Sawyer Fulton?
No, that's not the guy. No, wait. Isn't Sawyer Fulton one of the Sanity?
Oh wait, no. Damn it! No, I can't think of it. No, I can't think of it. Yeah,
but it's on the tip of my tongue. But the Wrecking Crew guy was like the okay, this guy's gonna come around because he's looking good in his quote unquote jobber matches and everything. And I was like, this guy is gonna do something.
Tucker Knight.
Tucker Knight, thank you very much. And I think Danny Burch is that next guy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, their match was great. The promo afterwards was great. Like, if NXT just ended with Pete Dunne, holding the UK title in his mouth, like, that's a show closer to me. That's a show closer because, honestly, I had forgotten about No Way Jose.
Absolutely. And I think I do like how we are spreading the UK stuff around until they get their things in line for the show to keep it fresh. NXT is that kind of experimental, room where they can do that, and I think it's working very well. It's the right audience to expose to it. So this is enough to get me clamoring for that UK regular show
whenever that's happening, because they still haven't set a kind of date for
absolutely it and they did just cancel the Manchester show with what's going on over there right now.
Well, I think that makes sense, unfortunately.
Oh, absolutely. But I just wonder what that does to nix some plans that they had in process. So
I think that was just part of a house show tour, though.
That's good.
There's a music festival going on over there.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah. So all right. So Sorg, where did you rank NXT this week?
Well, I only watched 2 of the new shows this week of the 4. And NXT was better than 205 Live. I said I wasn't really in the right mindset to really take in 205 Live, but nothing drew me in except for Austin Aries' book. And in this case, I was like, I stopped what I was doing. It's one of those things where I was trying to get this fit in around doing some work, and unfortunately, I stopped doing work to listen what Pete Dunne and Tomasso Ciampa had to say. And it drew me out of whatever I was working on, and that's a testament to the show.
All right, NXT is number 3 for me this week, just by a hair. The promos on NXT were better than the promos on 205 Live.
Oh, absolutely.
But the wrestling on 205 Live for me was much better and more compelling than the wrestling on NXT. Because wrestling on NXT, you still have a lot of squash matches.
And I'm going to say that the last half of NXT was kind of rough.
Oh yeah, because if you don't care about Sanity you're not going to be invested.
But the first half was so strong. That's what puts it over for me.
And ironically, Strong closed out the night very weakly. Roderick weak. All right. So on that pun, Sorg, where can the good people find you on the internet?
Sorgatron on the Twitter, sorgatronmedia.com is where all the podcasting funness is happening.
All right. You can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machine. Also hit up at Mayhem Show. Look for the hashtag MM for when I live tweet programs such as Lucha Underground, which is now back. And you should be watching it. And you should be watching our midweek war on it. And you should be watching our interview we had with executive producer Eric Van Wagenen. Also, I live tweet Impact for some reason, probably so I don't end up turning it off.
Just a note on that, the Eric Van Wagenen interview is currently our Raw Facebook Live is on the Facebook for Wrestling Mayhem Show. That will be released on the Indie Mayhem Show feed next Thursday.
That's right. That's why I wasn't doing it this week. My bad.
That's right. That's all right. But look for that. You can check out the Raw,
and it was fantastic.
Cleaned up version. There's some extra snippets in there that I wasn't recording because I thought we had some technical issues about Vampiro. If you go listen to the Raw feed, and but this week on the Indie Mayhem Show, we talk with Vin Gerard of Powerbomb.tv, and of course about his time with Chikara, and a big show coming up next week with Breaking the Limit. I think it's Breaking the Barrier, Breaking the Limit. Either way, it's at Powerbomb.tv. Just sorry off the top of my head. Check that out, WrestlingMayhemShow.com with everything else.
Alrighty, and we will catch you guys next week on the Midweek